when we were talking about making dating easier and going faster as far as finding our soulmate, the love of our life, our beloved, we don't want it to take a lot of time. We don't want it to be painful. And it can be easy and fast by following some of the suggestions and steps. And one of the things we're going to talk about today is being present and being approachable. And being present, we talk about mindfulness and being in the moment. And it's so easy to look at our phones, maybe have headphones in, maybe listening to an audiobook, maybe listening to music. That in itself is not as approachable as being in an open body language position, not having our arms crossed, not sitting back, not crossing our legs, but maybe leaning forward a little bit and having our eyes looking up is a much more approachable stance. So as we think about how to make things go easier to meet somebody that might be attractive to us, and by the way, as people who are interested in meeting our soulmate, I just need to tell you some great news that he will be hot to you, definitely. And there will be crackling chemistry with him. That's absolutely part of it. I don't know about you, but when I first started deciding that I was going to open up to meeting my soulmate, I thought, I wonder if I have to settle for somebody that isn't as attractive as I would like him to be. And maybe the chemistry won't be there for a while. And how will I know? Um, so the good news that there will be some, and you will be attracted to him. However, love at first sight is only statistically probably likely to happen in about 10% of cases where people meet. So you might not fall in love at first sight, but you will be attracted to this person. There will be interest, there will be a connection. So forcing something to work isn't necessary. And sometimes, usually by the third date, if you are interested in someone and you're just seeing how things are going, by the third date, you should know pretty well if you want to see him again. And a lot of dating is interviewing, testing things out. Remember that you're the prize. You are the one who is looking for and approving who's going to come into your world, and you're in that mindset. However, being feminine and part of being having a feminine mindset is not doing the chasing, not contacting him, bugging him, inviting him out to coffee or lunch. And we'll talk more about that in another session. But being approachable, when you walk into a restaurant and you see maybe a guy in the corner with his computer open and his headphones on, he's not really approachable, and you just probably don't even pay much attention to him. But as you walk in, if you see a guy, he may not even be looking at you, but if he's looking up and he's smiling, he looks like, wow, he looks like he's having fun. He looks friendly. He looks kind. You can tell so much right away. So noticing that about other people when you walk into a room or a restaurant, and thinking about that with ourselves, shifting our own habits even a little bit can make such a huge difference. So thinking about that this next week, when you walk into a room or walk down the street or go into a grocery store, certainly we want to be safe. We don't want to be approachable to everyone, but we have good intuition about what's safe. But being in a safe place and wanting to be approachable, practicing that is a great thing to do, because we can start noticing right away that people are attracted to connecting with us, even just eye contact, someone looking toward us. And besides the body language and the facial expression and eye contact, for us is our heart energy, is what I call it. But just the energy that we bring into a room. If I am grieving something or have something difficult on my mind, I can maybe not have my arms crossed, maybe doing eye contact, maybe having a fairly pleasant facial expression, but my energy is lower and it's not as easy for someone to approach me because I don't have that open, welcoming energy. And that's fine. That's part of our human nature. But if we're intentionally walking into a room, down the street, going to the store, wherever it is, and wanting to be approachable and get that feeling and realize that That's how we're going to connect with people in the world, either for friendships or business or for our soulmate relationship or just dating in general. By the way, dating when you're over 50, which is the group of women that I work with mostly, dating can be such a strange word. To me, it reminded me of high school. So you're not odd or unusual if you think that that's kind of a funny term to think about for us at this point in our lives, and that's okay. It's still dating unless you want to come up with another word for it, but I just wanted to share that with you, that that's natural and normal if you're thinking that way. I have a friend who was a coaching client for quite a while, and now she's married to her soulmate, happily married to her soulmate for a couple, 3 years now. Here's what she used to do to get energized up and to become approachable and to be pleasant to be around. And we're not doing that to, change ourselves, to make ourselves someone different. But when we go meet someone on a date, we want to be enjoy it. The main thing is to enjoy it. As long as we've agreed to do it and we're going to go there, enjoy it. And she always said she danced at home first to her favorite music while she was getting ready. She put on pretty undies or sexy undies, whatever you choose. And then she listened to her favorite comedian on the way to the coffee shop or the restaurant. So she would walk in laughing, big smile on her face and authentically laughing. And men were just so drawn to that because men are looking for, and we all look for, somebody who makes us feel good when we're with them, right? So it's not so much the color of your hair, the appearance of your body, and all of the things that we worry about so much, but it's who do you want to spend time with? They want to spend time with somebody who looks fun to be with, and you're fun to be with in your own way. So don't change it to be someone different. So I wanted to talk about those things. Notice that this next few days, notice how you are. If there's anything you want to do to change, to be a little more approachable, or if you're loving where you are right now, that's great. I'd love to hear from you. If you decide to email me or connect with me, my email is Linda, Linda, at lindageiger.com, lindageiger.com, LINDAGEIGER.com. And let me know what you find out. My website is lindageiger.com. You can also communicate with me from there. I look forward to hearing from you. Have fun becoming more approachable to gorgeous men. Have a good week.